Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Real Life with yours truly, Delicate Blood. Woot woot! So I'm making this video specifically because I kind of need to apologize to you guys. I've been pretty busy the last couple weeks trying to get my life kind of in a fast-forward progression, and it's not been working out as well as I'd hoped. And my current living residents and I are in constant bickering, and I don't like that. Like, there's a lot of times, like, I'll get started making a video and somebody will burst into the room or ruin my recording session by coming in and saying personal details that I don't want to put on the internet, or that I'm not willing to put on the internet yet, especially with how few of you guys there are. I just don't want you involved in a drama-filled situation, and at the moment, that's what it is. It's not who I am as a person. I'm generally pretty optimistic, and at the moment, things are just kind of suck. Just a nutshell. We'll just put it in this like nice, neat little package and label it for suckage, because that's what it is. It's just very unpleasant. So that is the big reason I haven't stopped recording. I keep attempting to record. I have already beaten Final Fantasy I from all my attempts of recording, and I was planning just to cut out some of the arguments, because generally I would have the game paused, or, you know, I wouldn't access an attack command. So I have beat it. The game's pretty freaking awesome, let me tell you. I'm really excited to finish it, and to finish it for you guys. But quickly said, I've just been very burdened in my own personal life, and because of that, it has affected my streaming quality. And now I'm just like financially arguing with them. And obviously anybody knows that when you argue about finances with anybody or anything, well, specifically anybody or any business, I should say, there's just fights to be had. Everything's about money these days. So with that being said, I'm making this video to tell you guys that I'm postponing my video making until I move out of my current location. I'm in the Philadelphia area, like I'm not in Philadelphia specifically, but I'm in that area, so it shouldn't take me terribly long to find another living arrangement. However, with the economy the way it is, and the area I specifically live in is like an upper middle class area, so yes, I am having difficulties of finding a place to live. And once I find a comfortable place to live, I'm definitely going to start up my recording sessions all over again. Again, I was talking about progressing my life earlier, and one of the things I've been doing is re-educating myself to become a programmer, because I'm a huge math nerd at heart. So pretty soon I'm going to not only be gaming, but hopefully doing tutorials on anything that I'm learning, because one thing I'm learning is that it's very hard to find sources of information, at least sources of information that I find interesting, and I like to pride myself that I am a decent teacher and I love math. So between the two of those, not that I've ever taught anything like specifically to somebody else, but I've had a lot of like shift manager and training positions in my past, so me training other people is kind of what I'm programmed to do myself. So with that being said, wow, there's a lot of ums getting thrown there. With that being said, I do plan to keep on recording. This is not me terminating my channel or any nonsense like that. However, I am going to restrict how often I get to record or how often I get to gameplay. Oh, this is very inconvenient. They're working on something, and now I have to walk through the grass, and it just rained. Actually, let me ask you guys, how do you guys feel about the rain? I absolutely love it. Like, everything about the rain is beautiful to me. It's completely necessary in terms of, like, the whole circle of life. It's a complete yin and yang for sunny weather with rainy weather. And I particularly favor the rainy weather more than anything. I love going swimming in the rain, and everybody yells at me that I'm going to get electrocuted for that, and I say, well, I guess it's my time if I get electrocuted, and I'm okay with that. You might be, can you guys even hear this? Probably not, but It's Invader Zim quotes going on in my ears. Does anybody remember Invader Zim? But I love the rainy weather, and everybody I know tells me, like, oh, it's so terrible, it's so awful. And so I've been trying to fit into society and being like, oh yeah, I hate the rainy weather too, and it's so fake, I can't do it anymore. So yeah, that is what is going on right now, guys, and I hope that you can stay tuned. What's going on, dude? I hope that you can stay tuned into finding out where the progressions of my games go. Something else I've noticed, and I've definitely wanted to pursue and have not, and this also relies on me moving out, that way I have enough free time and I'm not bickering with the people I live with, because obviously that's just terrible to be doing. I've been watching a lot of Nintendo Capri Sun, and I just love the fact that he does these 100% runs. I'm getting obsessed because I'm like, this is awesome. Games that I might not ever play, I'm getting really interested in, or I'm getting to see start to finish, or games that I'm planning to play are also getting shown start to finish. And that's exactly what that's the type of content that I'm interested in. So consequently, that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to no longer do any more blind Let's Plays. I'm definitely going to start playing through the game. I might not necessarily finish the game before starting a Let's Play on it. Because I really do want to start on Final Fantasy II, specifically after playing Final Fantasy I. And I'm watching 2 different Let's Plays on Chrono Trigger. So at some point, I'm going to definitely be playing through that game, because that game is just bloody amazing. There's a man on a boat out there. Can you see him? Looks so tiny on the flip. So yeah, I will be changing my channel over to like a 100%, which means I'm going to be a little bit more technical. I'm probably still going to do tons of grinding and stuff off screen as much as possible. And whenever I move out, I'll definitely be buying video game software, because I do plan to get a cheap apartment. I don't care if I have to go down to the Geddes of Philadelphia. Not that you can tell, but yeah, I'm 6 foot. And I'm not in terrible shape either, so it's not a really bad deterrent, I must say myself. It's just nice that people will generally leave me alone if I have to be left alone, or hello. Or I don't have to worry about being in a ghetto area because I'm kind of a big guy and I'm not very easily intimidated. I don't know if that's from being a big guy. Like, I get more intimidated by horses than by people. Yes, I have no problem saying that. I do have a mild, not a phobia, but a big concern when in the presence of horses, just because I can't control them when I'm down at foot level. Like, if I need to push a horse over on its side, I don't know if I could. I've studied so many different combat techniques, and I'm like, I don't know how, if a horse started charging me, how I would avoid it or how I would take it down, because a horse is just kind of superior to a human in my opinion. Just saying. I mean, obviously if I had an axe or a sledgehammer, it wouldn't be a problem, but who conveniently has an axe or a sledgehammer with them when a horse is charging them? I, for one, very rarely carry an axe or a sledgehammer with me. So, yes, that is the current game plan, guys, is that I want to start doing 100% Let's Plays. Specifically, I'll start on RPGs at the moment. And again, once I move out of my current my current settings, then I can start being a little bit more professional on exactly what I want to be doing. But until then, I do ask you guys to hang in there. If any of you guys leave, yeah, can't really blame you. I'm definitely going to be on hold for at least another month or 2. The one nice thing is, though, with my current settings, I'll be out of debt in about 4 to 5 months. I'll still have my car to pay off, but who doesn't have a car to pay off type deal? But I'll have 0 credit card debt completely. Same thing with my bank. My bank account will be outstanding. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, take care.